One verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, but this verse is quoted from Srimad Bhagavatam. As all of you know, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has not written any books upon his teachings except Sikhyastakam. अरे ওখানে যেন কেউ কথা না বলে সিকিউরিটি ওখানে কেউ কথা বলতে বলবে না তো so but he has by his discussion with different personalities the five most important discussions took place. It is between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Rupa Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sanatana Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Raya Ramananda, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Prakashananda Saraswati, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So through his discussion with these personalities, Mahaprabhu has given a very revolutionary teachings to the people of this earthly planet. Through his teachings, he has described from A to Z about dharma, some concept of dharma which was never revealed before. Chira adadata nijagupta bitam suprema nama mritamatutaram. Being very merciful, he has revealed very confidential subject matter about the highest dharma. Same time he has described a very simple subject matters also. So today we will read one verse that has been quoted in Chaitanya Charitamrita when Mahaprabhu instructing to Sanatana Goswami. So Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he has inserted this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam to explain that how the living entity forgets Krishna. Krishna bhuli jai jeev anadi bahirmukh ateva mayatare de sansara de dukh. How the living entity forgets Krishna and suffers in this material world, and from time immemorial कभू स्वर्ग उठाए कभू नरके डुबाए दंड जने राजा जना नदीते चुबाए. Sometimes he goes to higher planetary systems, sometimes lower planetary systems. Just like in previous time, the kings would punish the criminals by drowning them into the river and then bringing them up like that. So in this regard, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, one verse has been quoted from Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, chapter 2, text number 37. So we'll read that verse, translation and purport. Then we'll enter into the discussion of the subject matter. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhayam Ditya Abhinivesatassat Isa Patasya Viparja Smritihi Tat Maya Ato Buddha Abhajate Tang Bhakta Ekaya Isam Guru Devatatma Bhayam Ditya Abhinivesatassya Isat Apasatasya Viparja Smritaha Tat Maya Yato Buddha Abhajate Tang Bhaktya Ekaya Isam Guru Devata Atma one Prabhu and one Mataji. Or one Maharaj, one Mataji. Bhayam ditya vinivesatasa Isadapatasya. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. When the living entity is attracted by the material energy which is separate from Krishna, he is overpowered by fear. Because he is separated from the Supreme Personality of Godhead by the material energy, his conception of life is reversed. In other words, instead of being the eternal servant of Krishna, he becomes Krishna's competitor. This is called Viparjaya Asmrita. To nullify this mistake, one who is actually learned and advanced worships the Supreme Personality of Godhead as his spiritual master, worshipful deity, and source of life. He thus worships the Lord by the process of unalloyed devotional service. Purport. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 2, Text 37. It is an instruction given by Kabi Rishi, one of the 9 saintly personalities called the 9 Yogendras. When Vasudeva, Krishna's father, asked Devarsi Narad in Dwaraka about devotional service, it was mentioned that previously King Nimi, who was the king of Videha, was instructed by 9 Yogendras. When Sri Narada Muni discoursed on Bhagavata Dharma, devotional service, he indicated how a conditioned soul can be liberated by engaging in the loving transcendental service of the Lord. The Lord is the super soul, spiritual master, and worshipable deity of all conditioned souls. Not only is Krishna the supreme worshipable deity for all living entities, but he is also Guru or Chaitya Guru, the super soul who always gives the living entity good counsel. Unfortunately, the living entity neglects the Supreme Person's instructions. He thus identifies with the material energy and is consequently overpowered by a kind of fear resulting from accepting himself as the material body and considering paraphernalia related to the material body to be his property. All types of fruitive results actually come from the spirit soul, but because he has forgotten his real duty, he is embarrassed by many material consequences such as fear and attachment. The only remedy is to revert to the service of the Lord and thus be saved from material nature's unwanted harassment. End of the purport by Srila Prabhupada. So this verse explains very nicely what happens to the living entity when he forgets Krishna, then how he will go back to Krishna. Bhayam ditya abhinivesata syat. The fear arises from ditya abhinivesa, when the living entity contemplates upon the secondary objects upon his body or identify himself with the body, forgetting Krishna. Isha apatasya. Isha means Ishwara Bhagavan Apatyasya means turns his face away from Bhagavan. Then viparjaya asmritaha. This asmritaha, forgetfulness of his relationship with Krishna, puts him into very precarious situation. This is how the living entity comes to this material world. And how that happens? Tat mayaya. That happens because of Maya Shakti of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's why Buddha abhajate tang. Those that are very intelligent, they worship him bhaktya ekaya isam guru devatatma. So in this way, they worship Supreme Personality of Godhead as the spiritual master, worshipful deity and source of life. So in this verse, describes how Maya acts upon the living entity. And prior to this verse, it has been stated very clearly. You see, though there is controversy whether living entity came from spiritual world or they are here, but it is sure, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has stated, Ainanda tanuja kinkarang mang patitang visame bhabam buddho. Patitang visame bhabam buddho. We have fallen into this material existence, whether it is from Vaikuntha, Golok Vrindavan spiritual kingdom, or it is from the border of spiritual and material world, or it could be understood from spiritual consciousness to material consciousness. In any case, we are fallen to this material world or material consciousness. And the cause of this fall down has been explained. Krishna bhuli jaiji Bhagavan cha kare, nikotastha mayatare jhapatiya dhare. When the living entities, they forget Krishna, they develop desire to enjoy separately from Krishna, so Maya catches. That's why Bhagavad Gita explaining two kinds of living entities as Kshara and Akshara. Kshara living entities that are prone to fall down. They are prone to fall down, so they develop this desire, thinking that I will go enjoy separately from Krishna. And though Krishna forbids him, but still he wants to come. And Prabhupada is saying, Krishna is the greatest friend of the living entity. Just like a friend always likes to fulfill the desire of his friend, then Krishna reluctantly he wants to fulfill this desire of this living entity, and living entity comes to this material world, thinking that I will enjoy more in this material world. But what exactly happens when living entity comes to this material world? Living entity does not enjoy the dukkhalam asvasatam, the place of suffering. Punarapi janamam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare sayanam. Adi Shankaracharya has stated, the living entity has to go through the cycle of birth and death, janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha dosanudarsanam. So that's why this material cosmic manifestation is regarded as, or named as, dukkhalayam, the place of suffering. Sansar karagara, the material world, a prison house of material existence. Sansara karagara. Bhava sagara, the ocean of material existence. Bhava kupa, the dark well of material existence. Bhava atabi, the tree of material existence. Sansara davanala, the forest fire of material existence. So many ways the scriptures describing the precarious, miserable situation of this material existence. But interesting thing is, living entities, when they come to this material platform, under the suffering, they are suffering here, then why we don't want to go back to Godhead? What makes us not to desire to go back to Godhead? That is very interesting part that Maya roles in our life. You see, you set fire to a big building. Building is burning. And you take 10, 20 people and throw into that fire, into that house. What they will do immediately? What they will try for? To run away. You don't have to go and give them class, seminar, PowerPoint presentation. Please run away, run away. You don't have to give that. Automatically they run away. But why that happens to us? Why don't we try to run away from here? What makes us to stick? No, let me stay here. So nice, let me stay here. I'm burning in the fire. What makes us that to happen? So this Maya has been described in our Vedic literature very elaborately. How the mechanism of Maya is very interesting. Like Prabhupada also described in Chaitanya Charitamrita, that when a living entity develops desire to enjoy separately from Krishna, it comes to this material world. But if he would recognize his suffering, he would desire to go back immediately. But a kind of Maya acts upon him. So as all of you are very acquainted with this word Maya, I remember before I joined ISKCON, as Indians we know Maya. Maya is very common, Maya. But when I joined ISKCON as a new Bhakta, book distributors, that time this Maya word was very famous. For new Bhakta in charge, Sankirtan in charge, anything you do wrong, oh Prabhu, you are in Maya, Prabhu. You don't get up from Manglarta, Prabhu, you are in Maya, Prabhu. You don't have to go to book distributor, you are in Maya, Prabhu. Sometimes you would hear a day more Maya than Krishna. But what is this Maya? We have a common concept of Maya, it's an illusion. But Maya has different meanings. Our Acharya is describing the Maya, the common meaning of Maya in general is energy. That is Shakti, Maya. Maya means Ichha, the desire. Maya refers to Swarup Shakti, the internal potential of Krishna. Maya also refers to Pratarana, the cheating. Cheating means Maya. Then another meaning of Maya is Kripa also, the mercy. Maya means we think ignorance. But Maya means also knowledge, Jnana. Maya means Dambha, decide. Maya means also intelligence, knowledge and intelligence. So in this way, Maya has different meaning. Maya means ignorance and Maya means intelligence. Maya means knowledge. Maya means mercy. As Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that Nahang Prakasa Sarvasya Yoga Maya Samabritam. Maya. Aja apisan abhayatma bhutanang ishwara apisan prakriting swang adhistaya sambhavami atma mayaya. Atma Maya. And our acharyas, each and every acharya is giving so elaborate explanation upon this one word on Maya. Ramanujacharya, Jiva Goswami, Vishwanath, Maya. And they're explaining how Sambhavami Atma Maya, he is incarnating into this material world, earthly planet, Atma Maya. So to being merciful upon the living entity, so Maya word has been described very nicely in that verse. So as we know, Maya, the energy, Maya, the divine energy of the Supreme. In Maya, there are two kinds of Maya, all of you know. One is Yoga Maya and another is Mahamaya. Yoga Maya, which is known as Swarup Shakti, which is there within Krishna. Swarup Shakti, internal potency, or Chit Shakti, like this is called Swarup Shakti, or Antaranga Shakti, that is Swarup Shakti, or Yoga Maya, which has three components, Hladini, Sandhini and Samit. So that section I am not going to discuss today. I will discuss the other aspect of Maya. As Maya, whether Yogamaya or Mahamaya, the two sides of one coin. And Prabhupada is saying, just like electricity, the one energy and used for two purposes, gives heat and gives cold also. So we'll focus on Mahamaya specially. So Maya divided Yogamaya and Mahamaya. This Mahamaya works upon these living entities. And Mahamaya divided in two portions, the Jivamaya and Gunamaya. I'll describe to you what is the Jivamaya and Gunamaya and how so cooperatively they work with each other, so that the existence of the conditioned soul will continue in this cosmic manifestation. So Jiva Maya, so Jiva Maya is there within the living entities, and the Jiva Maya works in two different ways, called as Avarnatmika Maya and Prakshipatmika Maya. I am explaining these things to you so that it will be clear to you how living entity comes to this material platform, how it gets entrapped in this material world, and how it becomes impossible. Daiviyasa gunamai maya duratva. Impossible. What makes it impossible for living entity to get out of this precarious situation? So this Avarnatmika Maya and Prakshipatmika Maya. Prabhupada explaining Avarnatmika Maya, what it does. As soon as living entity develops the desire to enjoy separately from Krishna, Avarnatmika means covers. The Avarnatmika Maya covers the intelligence of the living entity. As a result, living entity completely forgets his relationship with Krishna, completely forgets his constitutional position. So that is the business of Avarnatmika Maya. It does not let living entity to understand his relationship with Krishna, that disconnects from Krishna. So when Avarnatmika Maya disconnects living entity from Krishna, then this Prakshipatmika Maya acts upon him. Prakshipatmika Maya, he diverts his attention. Prakshipatmika Maya helps diverting the attention of the living entity from Krishna to the material objects. As this verse has described, Bhayam Ditya Abhinivesatasya, that fear arises when one contemplates upon the secondary objects. So this Prakshipatmika Shakti has been described like this. While the Avarnatmika potency covers knowledge, the Prakshipatmika potency fills the conditioned living entity with misconception. What is that misconception? We'll discuss. Because of this Prakshipatmika Maya, the illusion Jeev mistakenly thinks the material body to be the self. This creates a desire for sense gratification and diverts the desires of conditioned living entity towards material object meant for enjoyment. So these two energies of Krishna are very important. Avarnatmika and Prakshipatmika. And easy to understand, Avarnatmika means it covers the intelligence or knowledge, covers the understanding. That Avarnatmika Maya from within the soul covers the conditioned living entities, Swarup Gyan, or its knowledge about its constitutional position. This Avarnatmika potency does not allow the Jiva to know constitutionally it is spiritual, not material. So, one helps to forget Krishna and another helps to connect to material world. So this is how these two energy belongs to Jiva Maya, they work. So as I had explained to you, Maya divided into Yoga Maya and Mahamaya. Mahamaya divided into Jiva Maya and Guna Maya. Jiva Maya divided into Avarnatmika Shakti and Prakshipatmika Shakti. And what is the Guna Maya? Guna Maya is Trigunaatmika Maya. Daivihi esa Gunamai. The Trigunaatmika Maya. This Guna Maya has a very bigger role behind the creation of this cosmic manifestation, this material world, the Guna Maya. In the Srimad Bhagavatam Chaitanya Charitamrita, this creation has been described so elaborately. How Maya, divided Maya and Prakriti or Pradhan, Sukma Prakriti, Ahankara Tattva, all these things have been described very nicely in first canto and second canto. But briefly, this Guna Maya, the Sattva Guna, Raja Guna, Tamaguna, that helps in creation, that is one function. And another function is, this Trigunatmika Maya is responsible for giving the living entity a particular type of apparent pleasure, which keeps the living entities understanding, oh, I am enjoying, irrespective of what is eating, how is living, does not matter. But he feels I am enjoying. Just like gives a pleasure, Trigunatmika Maya gives a pleasure to living entities. So what is enjoyable and what is sufferings? The very relative subject matter. What is good, what is bad? Something you like to eat, you like very much to eat, I may not like. Always I give this example, the American people, they like to eat salad, bread and all these things. You give to Bengali boys, they'll cry. What are all these things? I remember when I went in 81 with my Guru Maharaj world tour. First time I went out of India. That time we did not have so many Indian devotees in Western countries. All pure Europeans and Americans, only white. Now so many Indians are there. And for 4 or 5 days they are giving me only bread and the salad. What the grass they are eating? I never ate salad before. Grass, I could not tolerate that. So among the human beings, the likings are different. But Americans like Indians, they don't like. Or South Indians like the Bengali, they don't like. A pig, what a pig would like to eat. Nice fresh stool, morning stool, nice breakfast. A pig, you give a nice banana dipped with honey, he'll smell, turn his face away, run away. Where this concept comes from? I give this example. In Rangoon, Srila Bhakti Prabhupada had a Gaudiya Math. During festival days, they would cook different kinds of food stuffs from ghee. They would fry puri with ghee. The smell, nice sweet smell would come, and all the villagers would become very angry. What the sadhus are cooking, this bad smell we cannot tolerate. They come with lathi to fight with the devotees. Ghee smell they cannot tolerate. But what they like, every village, they have a big stone pot. So throughout the year, all the animals, dog, cat, jackal, they will die. They will preserve in that. And they will be all rotting juice coming from their body. Then one day, big festival, they will come with pot and equally they will divide. Ah, so nice smell. So this is Trigunatmika Maya. Does not matter what you are eating, what you are doing. It's always the impression, oh, you are enjoying. All these Mayas, they act very, very cooperatively that you will not feel to get out of this place. Another example given by Srila Bhakti Prabhupada. Yeah, Maya has different way to keep us here. There is one beggar. The beggar was very hungry. So he was getting very stomach pain. So sometimes you get stomach pain, then we push our stomach with a pillow or something, then you get a little relief from stomach pain. So this beggar went to a temple. There's a pillar. So he pressed his belly to the pillar and standing like this. So his pain is reduced. So people are passing by. So he asked one Mataji, he's asking everybody, I'm very hungry, give me something to eat. So one Mataji was a little compassion upon him. So Mataji was just returning from temple, offering some puff rice, some puff rice. So Mataji said, okay, you take this puff rice and eat. But this man is holding this pillar like this. Because he is getting relief from his stomach pain, so he doesn't want to release the pillar. Mata is saying, you take this papaya seed. No. If I release this pillar, I'll get a pain. So you're holding this. Then how will you eat? Then man saying, please give me papaya here. Say, put papaya here. How will you eat? Pillar is there. And if you give his hands like this, all papaya will fall down. He's stuck now. So we are like that. Because he did not want that little relief he is getting. By pressing his belly into pillar, he doesn't want to get out of that little relief. So this material world is designed in such a way we are constantly suffering. But Maya has arranged to give us some relief. As Prabhupada saying, material world, there is no sukha, there is no happiness. There is reductions of suffering. Reductions of suffering is material pleasure, and absence of suffering is Brahmananda. Neither when we are in this material world, nor we are liberated. None of these things gives us real pleasure. Both misconception. The material world, when we are conditioned, we are thinking the reductions of suffering as happiness. When you get liberation, there we think the absence of suffering is happiness. Both way we are full. So this is how this material world, we get confused. We think asatyara satyakare mani. What is not truth, we think what is truth. Anitya nitya mani. It's temporary, we think permanent. Anatma atma buddhi. It is dead body, we think this is real or real swarup. So in this way, the Maya first things Maya teaches us, gives us some relief and makes us think, oh, this is the goal of my life. And second, Maya always gives us hope. Oh, we are just about to enjoy. Just about to enjoy. The great example given by Srila Prabhupada. The donkey ass, very lazy, doesn't want to walk. The washerman has to make him to work. Put a bundle of cloth, beat him. He will not move 1 inch. Then what the washerman will do? Put a stick and a bunch of green grass, 1 foot away. Then ass will say, wow, so beautiful grass. I go 1 foot, I'll get it. He will walk 1 foot forward. Then what will happen? The grass will go 1 foot. So in this way, whole day, he's looking at that, oh, I'll get it. Whole day, Maya same way. And Prabhupada saying, and whole day he'll work like donkey, he's donkey. And evening time he'll go to see us for sense gratification. And see us will kick on his face. Oh, so nice, let me enjoy. So Maya is dealing with us like that. And our Acharya is saying, Jada vidya jato mayara vaibhava tomar bhajane badha anitya sansare moha janmaya jeep ke koraye gadha. Gadha means us. Gives a false attachment to this material world and makes us all gadha. Turns us. This is hope that you'll be happy. And also, there are many examples like this. Just like all of you must have heard that man who was walking through the dark forest fell into a very deep well. Then he just hold something in between to protect himself and thinking, oh, I saved now. Holding to some rope or grass. Then he's thinking to escape. Upwards saw a big tiger sitting there to eat him. Oh, no, I should not go upwards. Look, I should go bottom and hide myself. So he looked downwards. What was there? Big python was there. So, no, I don't go upwards, don't go downwards. This is my safest place. I hold it and hang here. So he's holding, and after some time he found 2 rats are cutting. Tuk. White rat and 1 black rat. Black mouse, white mouse, they're cutting. So this is the situation of a Bhavakupa. We are fallen into the Bhavakupa. Upwards, liberation, tiger is sitting there. Downwards, Kalasapra, death is sitting there. And the Ayu, the lifespan that we are hanging, holding that. Every day and night passing means black rat and white rat, day and night, they are making our lifespan thinner and thinner and thinner. Anytime we will get into the mouth of this snake. But what happened to this man? Huh? Yes, the beehive on the top. Beehive on the top. Something fell on his head. So what is falling? He put his face, one drop of honey fell in his mouth. Wow, very tasty. So he's focusing on that honey beehive. How that drop will fall into his mouth. Sometimes falling into mouth, sometimes nose, like that. He's so much concentrating on that, he completely forgotten his precarious situation. Our situation is like this. We're so much contemplating on this drop of honey, that we're completely forgetting. Punarapi janamam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jathare sayanam, janma mrityu, jara vyadhi, dukkha dosana dosanam. Oh, no problem. I'm enjoying the honey now. This is another how Maya works. So these are the different way Maya is working upon us. Now time also finished. So before I end my class, Maya is working upon all of us. It's nothing surprising. But what about the great personalities, Muni Rishis? Maya also work upon them. They're all great saintly personalities. How? Abrahma stamba parjanta sarva jagat mayamayam. Starting from a blade of grass, all the up to Brahma, Abrahma stamba parjanta sarva jagat mayamayam. How Maya influence everybody. How Maya so interesting way acts in this material world. So wonderfully. Shastra says, if you understand how wonderful is external energy of Krishna, then try to understand how wonderful it will not be the internal potency of Krishna. His Swarup Shakti will be. How Vaichitramaya, variegated will be there. So the last thing I will tell you to make understand, there is one, how the philosophically Maya works. And our Acharyas have described in a very practical way how Maya works upon each and every living entity through the examples. So one day, Vyasadeva was giving dictation. And Jaimini, one of the Vyasadeva's foremost disciple, he was writing. At one time, Vyasadeva said that Munerapi Mati Brahma, the Maya is so powerful, even if great saintly personalities, they will be bewildered. Then Jaimini Rishi stopped writing. Said, Gurudev, how is it possible? We are all Muni Rishis. We know everything, the truth. How Maya can attack us? Vyasadeva said, I tell you, just write it, whatever I say. And Jaimini said, how can I write? I don't accept. We are all great saintly personalities. We know Maya, we know Bhagavan, we know the truth. How we will get into Maya also? Then whatever way Vyasadeva tried to convince, he did not want to write. Vyasadeva said, okay, you pack the book today, tomorrow you come, we'll write. Then Jaimini Rishi went back to his ashram. And night time, heavy storm, rain, lightning, Jaimini was sleeping. And she could hear somebody shouting, screaming, save me, save me, save me, protect me. Who is this midnight, dark night? Jaimini Rishi, he opened the window of his cottage. And when he opened the dark night, when he opened the window, exactly that time the lightning came, lightning, like this, lightning. So Jaimini saw, that lightning, Jaimini saw, very beautiful lady, very helplessly shouting, screaming, help me, help me. And Jaimini opened the door. So, okay, what you want? This dark night, lightning, I want some shelter. Okay, no problem. You stay tonight in my ashram. Tomorrow morning you go back. Jaimini gave a room to her. Said, you lock this door from inside. Never open this door. If anyone calls, anybody calls, don't open. Even if I call, don't open also this door. You stay there. When sun rises, you get out of this place. This lady said, okay, thank you very much for giving me shelter. Lady went to sleep. Jaimini went to his bed. But Jaimini could not sleep. Why he could not sleep, you know? That for one movement he saw during the lightning, the form of that lady always coming to his mind. So many years he's trying to sleep. He could not sleep. Then finally, he came to this lady's room, knocking at his door. Open the door, open the door. The lady is not opening. Banging, open the door, open the door. Lady saying, no, Jamini Muni has told me not to open the door. Then Jamini Rishi said, I am Jamini, you open the door. The lady saying, Jamini Rishi said, even if I call you, you don't open the door. So he became more impatient, banging, no, open the door. Finally, this lady opened the door. So what do you want? Jamini Rishi said, if you don't mind, I want to marry you. The lady said, oh, I am so fortunate. I will marry, I will become wife of a great saintly personality like you. I have no problem with that. But there is a condition. You see, I had one vow. The vow is, whoever will want to marry me, the condition is, he has to crawl like become a horse. I have to ride on top of him. And there is a Durga temple nearby, 1 or 2 kilometers from here. So if you become horse, I will sit on top of you and you carry me up to the Durga temple, then you can marry. You are eligible to marry me. Then Jamini said, oh, that's all, no problem. Then immediately he became horse. And this fat lady sat upon him. Dark night. And then Jamini is becoming like a horse crawling. So much stone, so much spines. So Jamini Rishi could not recognize any pain out of it. And the top is sitting Mayadevi, deriving so much pleasure. And just waiting to that moment. When that moment will come, I will reach that Durga temple. Somehow or others carrying. He met to reach that Durga temple. By that time, darkness has almost removed. You can see a little bit. So when Jamini managed to reach Durga temple, so he's very happy. Oh, I have made it now. Now she is my wife. She will marry me. Very, very blissful mood. She got down from his back. And Jamini stood up. Oh, I made it. And Jamini immediately went to embrace her. So when he went to embrace her, Jamini was very surprised to see that the lady has a big beard on his face. So he said, how she has beard now? So by that time it was more clear. Then Jamini saw that was a Vyasadeva, not any lady. So he was very embarrassed. So Vyasadeva made all these things. You don't want to write that even if Muni Rishi will be bewildered, don't want to write. Then he felt very ashamed. Then Vyasadeva smiled and patted on his back. So Jamin, are you ready now to write that line I told you to write? Yesterday you did not write. Yes, my dear Guru Maharaj, now I will write. So, this is the Maya's influence. Goes from the blade of grass all the way up to Brahma. We cannot escape from this. So there are so many different aspects of Maya, but I don't want to delay you, your prasadam, and keep you in Maya. But very interesting. But 3 years before, I gave some class in Maya, by which time I did not know everything I presented to you now. I gave some things Maya. That time I was thinking to write a book on Maya. So after 3 years, finally this Maya book has come out, released. So this is an interesting book. I have written few more other books, but this is the only book that I am reading again after writing. Because when I wrote, I did not understand what I am writing. After publishing, now I am reading to understand what it is. So what it is. So this is the interesting book just published. Any of you want, it will be available on this festival booth. You can take this book. And I am sure when I read the book, I should be truthful to you, I develop more faith on Krishna. I think he's acting in such a systematic way. It's not some bogus things. It cannot be some bogus things like this. and how the whole mechanic works behind this whole creation things, and how he keeps people, and how the living entities get delivered. Tat maya ato buddha avhajate tang tat maya. This happens by the supreme energy, the different aspects of maya that we can understand. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful. He came us to deliver us from this entanglement of this material existence. So he came to this special abode. What is this place? Name? Mayapur. When I was in my previous ashram, I was planning to join ISKCON, come to Mayapur. So I was reading Prabhupada's books. One day my mother told me, why you want to go to Mayapur? This is Maya, don't go there. Since then I was thinking, so why this name is given Mayapur? Okay, we have heard this is Yoga Mayapur, but why not Yoga Mayapur then? Why only Mayapur? And when I was writing this Navadvip Parikrama book, then I found when Parvati Devi met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came to Srimantadip and Mahaprabhu appeared and she started to cry. Mahaprabhu said, why are you crying? Should you be happy? She said, I am crying because you are coming and everybody will get Krishna Prem except me. Why you will not get? Because everybody is saying, Krishna Surya Sama Maya Hai Andhaka Jaha Krishna Taha Nahi Maya Radhika. You are like sun. I am darkness. Wherever you, I can't be there. So how you get your blessings? Then Chaitanya gave a whole explanation how you are expansion of Radharani, you are acting, serving me as Purnamasi. Here also you will serve me as Praudha Maya. You will stay here in Navadvip Dham as Praudha Maya and as Srimantini. And what will be your service to me here? You will do your act as Maya also. But those are pasandes, non-believers, Vaishnava offenders. You make sure the glories of my Dham will not be manifested to him. Nahang prakasa sarvasya yogamaya samabrita. So that aspect of my Maya Shakti you will do here. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving us a chance if we surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna through Sadhu Guru Vaishnava. So definitely we'll go back to Godhead and get Krishna Prem. Jai Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Gaura Pramanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hari. So this book will be available, this table or any table, you can collect this book. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.